And by the way, Dr. Fauci is insistent, after all the power grabs he's had, after all of the demands he's made of you, wear the mask, take the vax, lock yourself up, don't have Christmas, don't have Thanksgiving, don't shut up sheep, all the demands he's made. He now wants your 3-year-old child to wear those filthy cloth masks. Now, we're a year and a half past 15 days to slow the spread. He wants your little kid to wear those masks. He said there is no doubt that that's the right thing to do.
The children who are not able to get vaccinated because of their age should follow, their parents should follow with them, the guidelines of the CDC, that unvaccinated children of a certain age, greater than 2 years old, should be wearing masks. No doubt about that. That's the way to protect them from getting infected, because if they do, they can then spread the infection to someone else. So the CDC guidelines for unvaccinated people, including children, are not changed at all.
You see, the 3-year-olds, who even Dr. Fauci, I think, is tacitly admitting here, face an infinitesimally small risk of any serious complication from COVID. The 3-year-olds, you see, if they don't wear the masks, which Dr. Fauci told us at the very beginning of the pandemic are not effective at preventing the spread of a virus. And then he contradicted himself later on. And there have been studies that have raised a lot of questions about this, which we've read on this show, even though big tech doesn't want us to. What Dr. Fauci is saying is even if the 3-year-olds don't face a great risk from COVID, they can spread it if they don't wear the mask. Now, you might be saying, Michael, all the other people are vaccinated. So if you're in a demographic that is at very high risk of COVID, presumably you are vaccinated at this point. The vaccines have been out for a very long time. If you're not vaccinated, there's a very specific reason why. It's very intentional why you would not be. So if the vaccines work, then the 3-year-old doesn't need to wear the mask. But the vaccines, I guess, don't work at preventing the spread. So therefore, the 3-year-olds need to wear the mask. But no, the vaccines do work, which is why you have to get it, which is why anyone 12 and up needs to get it, and hopefully children younger than that, according to the Public Health Administration. It's whim, it's caprice, it's changing every day. Much like political correctness, actually. The public health regime, which is just sort of the most noticeable aspect of the broader progressive technocratic regime, is less about the rules themselves, whatever the rules are changing all the time. It's less about that, and it's more about the imposition of the rules, the very fact that the Dr. Faucis of our technocratic elite can just get you to do whatever they want you to do. And they can say, don't go to church, but you can go to a casino, and you can go to a liquor store, but you can't go to Thanksgiving. And they can just make it up, and you have to follow it. That's a big divide. And I think people across the political aisle, across the partisan lines, are sick of that sort of thing. Yo, hey, you, stop right there. Before you click, don't click. You got to ring the bell. You got to subscribe. Then you will hopefully get the notifications, though sometimes big tech doesn't want our followers to get the notifications. You can watch this whole episode. It's called Save Us, Florida Man. You can also get it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, MySpace, Zanga, LiveJournal, AOL Instant Messenger. You can also order my book, Speechless, Controlling Words, Controlling Minds. Thank you to everyone who made it a #1 national bestseller. We really appreciate that. We really appreciate the New York Times, too, for snubbing us and continuing to sell a lot of books for us. We really appreciate that. Thank you to all of you who have read. Leave a comment. We'll see you next time.